Married Christians, if you ignore this biblical principle, you'll drift apart. Married Christians don't drift apart overnight.
That's right. They drift apart slowly. And it starts when they ignore this one biblical principle.
Let's dive in. Teresa, this one biblical principle that if people ignore, it'll hurt their friendship. Friendship is not automatic.
Right.
And we all know that marriage is a covenant. It's not a contract. It's a reflection of the relationship between Christ and the church. So it's a covenant. It's a covenant steeped in the scriptures, and we've gone over this before, so we're not going to cover all about this covenant. But this covenant, it doesn't maintain the closeness that we need.
That's so good. That's right. It's kind of like the covenant is your starting place and it's the foundation, but you've got to build on that foundation. Right.
If you saw the movie Fireproof, there was a song by Casting Crowns in the movie called "The Slow Fade." It was really talking. I guess it was talking about marriage.
Yes.
But it's a slowed fade. So, when you're in marriage, there can be a slowed fade of your friendship where you kind of slowly drift apart. And so, but we have to be intentional about our connection.
That's right. Yeah, because the couple in the movie, they had lost sight of doing things together as friends and having the same interests and enjoying the same things together. They both were like living in two different worlds in the movie. So it was so appropriate to talk about that and to have that song in the movie.
Right. So in real life, we have to be intentional. We have to have, and we recommend every day 5 minutes of talking together, of communicating together. And we really recommend that to get together and talk. And everyone's different. Maybe in the morning's better for you. Maybe at night's better for you. That's up to you to decide with your spouse. But you got to have that time every day of reconnection. Teresa, there is a silent killer to friendship out there.
Yes.
And it's called busyness. You got your work. Maybe you both work. Well, actually, you do both work. No, even if you're a stay-at-home mom, the highest calling, that's a lot of work. So maybe you're working. You got to get up and you got to get ready for work. And if you leave work outside the house, maybe you fix your lunch and you got to commute to your job. You got to do your job. You come home. And if you have kids, you got kids ready for school. You got to fix their lunches. You got to get them to school. You got to get them home from school. And maybe they have projects, and maybe they have homework.
Right.
And then you got to fix dinner, and then you have to eat the dinner, and then you got to clean up. And then you got clothes to wash, there's beds to make, the bathrooms to clean, the kitchen to clean, the rugs to vacuum, and just on and on and on and on. There's stuff to do.
That's
and
right.
Even if you're busy at your church, maybe you serve at your church, and you're there Sunday morning, maybe Sunday night, Wednesday night, maybe another night of the week, and you're busy at church, and maybe you're in ministry, and it even takes up all of your time then. Because, you spell ministry, WORK.
Right, it's work.
And this busyness will kill friendship.
Right. You're really caught up with schedules, and it's okay to have schedules, but if it's all about fulfilling the schedules and making it to all the meetings and getting, kids into all the activities they want to do and what all your friends want you to do that are not part of your marriage, other friends, besides your spouse, there's just too much going on in your life, and your friendship just gets squeezed out of the picture.
And the term "we're tired" becomes the norm.
Right.
We're just too tired. Who said your kid had to play every sport year round? Who said they had to be in every play? Who said they had to go to all these dance classes? Who said all that? Who said you had to be involved in all these extracurricular activities?
Exactly.
No one said you had to do all that. Sometimes you have to cut things out.
Right. Be selective.
You have to be selective because
Exactly.
you don't want "we're tired" become the norm in your household.
Right, right. Too tired to talk or too tired to interact, to enjoy something together, making a meal together or just having fun, doing something fun. That's really sad if you're too tired to do anything to build your friendship.
And if this sounds familiar, comment "friend" below and we'll send you our free 7-day devotional on forgiveness and understanding to help you reconnect. Teresa, our third point, we want to talk about how biblical friendship is sacrificial. Paul tells us in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25, husbands, love your wife as Christ loved the church. So love your wife so deeply, purely, and sacrificially that the only love that she could ever compare it to is the love of Christ.
Yes, that's powerful. So I think about sacrificial love. It's like choose your spouse over anyone else that you would first talk to about something, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Let your spouse be the first person to hear, an idea or something special that happened to you or something you're struggling with. Too often, a wife will turn to a girlfriend and a guy might turn to a buddy that he watches games with. But your spouse really, other than the Lord, your spouse needs to be the first person you turn to and share what's going on in your life.
Right. And husbands, you need to learn to listen to your wife without trying to fix it. Sometimes just listening to her, she just needs to talk. And you don't have to fix it. Tell me about that, Teresa.
Yes, we talk things out. We have to express feelings with words. It's just the way we are wired. Most women, they use thousands and thousands of words a day compared to how many words a man might use in his whole day, and we express a lot of things through words. So that's what makes us feel bonded to another person. So yes, we just need to talk it out and have our husband be a good listener. That's so helpful.
Right. Yes. Men kind of work things out in their minds in thoughts, and women work things out in words.
Yeah, a lot of times I don't even realize what I need to do next until I talk about it, and then it just kind of develops out of what I'm saying. It comes out of my mouth. I'm like, thank you, Lord. That's really good.
And biblical friendship, it also means that you don't always have to be right. Sometimes you sacrifice
So
for the
true.
other person.
Yes.
And so one thing that Teresa knows, and she's learned, that as the spiritual head of the house, every decision I make is for her benefit. If there's anyone's going to benefit in a decision that I have to make, it's going to be her. I'll never make a decision that benefits me over her. That is not
That's
happening.
right.
That is not happening. It's going to benefit her. So we sometimes that biblical friendship, we sacrifice for the other person. And point number 4, small daily deposits matter. 5 minutes may not seem like much in the realm of life. 5 minutes may not seem much, but it is so powerful to be able to take 5 minutes a day, stop looking at your phones, stop looking at television, look at each other, and have a 5-minute conversation.
That's right.
While looking in each other's eyes. That is so powerful.
It is really powerful. And you might find that your 5 minutes can develop into longer conversations because you'll get more and more used to sharing your thoughts and sharing your feelings with each other and just opening up. It's so powerful.
And you have to pray with each other every day. You just have to. We recommend every day taking time to pray with and for each other intentionally.
Right. And like you said, you mentioned those 4 areas of intimacy before. That spiritual intimacy really anchors your marriage. I mean, you've got to have that time together with the Lord.
Right. And if you would want to understand the deeper heart behind this, watch this video called Love That Costs, The Beauty of Sacrificial Marriage, and we'll see you over there.